people need to come. Art is Alliance Gallery. This is Ghana Arts. You have to be quiet though. It's a gallery.
My name is Ablade Glover. I was a teacher, university teacher before. I came into this after retirement. I'm presently managing the art galleries, the Artists Alliance Gallery. Over the years, as a practicing artist myself, although teaching also, I realized there is no exposure for the Ghanaian artists. And for any artist, what you need most is exposure. Now, since there was no exposure, it was difficult for Ghanaian artists to make it onto the world stage. Nobody sees you, so it means you are known, you are not there. So I thought for retirement, I could do something about it because I myself needed the exposure. And that's why I convinced my wife and we agreed to come to Accra to look for a place that would be suitable. We wanted a roadside, easy to access. This is the second attempt actually. We opened the first one at Nungwa and it was not working simply because the traffic wasn't right. So we thought this big major road leading to the hotels and to the trade fair could be the place, not necessarily the seafront. So about 7 years ago, I come from La. So I asked the elders to give me this property and they were happy about it and they gave it to me almost free. I had to give them some drink, that's all. I got into painting, I must say, by accident, if you say that. When I finished school here in La, Salem, it was like the end of the road. So I accepted to go into teaching. I met a teacher who was very, very, very good, excellent teacher. He encouraged me. And therefore, I came out as a teacher. I taught for only 1 year. And I realized I wasn't made a teacher. So I sat for Tech, Kumasi College of Technology then. I went to specialize as an art teacher. By becoming an art teacher, I grew to love art. I used a palette knife on canvas in oils. Now, I want a spontaneous rendering of one's feeling on the canvas. Now, the brush is slow to give that. The palette knife does this. It registers your emotions immediately. From then on, I knew I found my way. When you become an artist, all you do is you look around and you notice things that you hadn't noticed before, and things that are really intriguing, that are interesting, that are worth registering. And for that, I normally would say that the environment, my immediate environment, is my source of inspiration. The Godfather, who haven't seen that film, it is supposed to be negative. So I'm not a godfather. Yes, I'm encouraging art. The idea was that all the artists will come together, will form something like a cooperative, build their own gallery, and run it. Now, the good thing is that we got a lady, Rosemary, called Rosemary Booz. She runs, or yes, maybe she still runs, at the Art Circle Gallery in Germany. And she was happy to hear this, and she wanted to join us. We have built our reputation on the name, the Artists Alliance. Omanye is my mother's name.
Oh, okay.
Her name is not Omanye, her name is Omanyeyo. Omanyeyo, Victory Woman. One of my daughters is called, we named her Omanyeyo. Yes, Omanye. Just to continue there. And she is always victorious. I mean, say, whatever you call Omanye is victorious. When I was at Tech, I used to play billiard and snooker. That's my game, the indoor game, you know it, the table game they throw balls about. It's when you are captured by painting, it's something. I can't think of anything else. Favorite place to go? Do you know I come here 7 days a week, including Sundays. This is my life. That's all I do. That's all really I do. I love painting, and it's taken over my very being, my very existence. And I can't complain. I love doing it. That's all there is.
Do you have a business, product, or service? Are you looking to showcase these on a platform across the globe? DTV is the place for you, a Christian lifestyle television network that is dominating the airwaves. For more inquiries, call the numbers on your screen.
And then the bottom is a kente and glittery type thing. So it's like you could wear it to a very high-end event. You could wear it to your wedding. You can wear it anywhere, but it's like high-end, high-class. This is what we call African couture.
African couture. So basically you fuse the Western form of fashion with the African form of fashion and put it together.
Yes, with sketches. I get these brainstorm ideas like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I get these ideas how I want to see a dress. I go and write it. I come to Ghana. I see the local tailors. I'm like, this is my idea. I go and buy the fabric. So I consider my designs that of like a painting where I'm bringing colors together. You know, even the colors itself can give you inspiration. When you wear lots of bright colors, it helps you in your day-to-day process, making you happy. When you wear bright colors, it brings happiness. And that's the whole thing.
So this is bright colors.
Yes, well this is kente. This the kente now we know is a very royal attire here in Ghana.
Let me put on my royalty right now.
But you're a king. We all know you're a king.
It looks good on me. Okay, Bobo Kwame. Let's move on to thank you, David. Let's keep walking so I can learn more about you.
No
and learn more about
problem.
what
And
you
Art Center we day.
do. Art Center we did.
Ghana, West Africa. 2015. It's the takeover.
This is the time to be here, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. It's all about Ghana.
But this is what I like. I like the green, grassy,
Natural.
natural
Beautiful.
air. You understand? Like walking around the. Hey man, it's a beautiful art gallery.
Yeah, the Art Center, it's great. It's a
take a
great
seat right
location here in Accra, Ghana, West Africa, the Art Center.
In terms of capturing a wide market, you know, kind of appealing to people from all different backgrounds, and, you know, all different cultures, all around the world. What drives you to kind of promote to them? What do you do in your design that's different from other people to kind of?
Well, again, that's blending my colors, my color schemes, using colors like arts. You know, like right now we're in the art center here, beautiful paintings. It's the same thing like fabrics, using blending of fabrics together to give like a feel of just a good feeling. When you put the clothing on, you should have a good feeling. When you go off to your office, it should promote a good feeling. Say you're having a wedding, good feeling. You know, you don't always have to look like everyone else. Basically, coming with original designs.
I like that. So, what do you want to do with it now? Like, do you want to? You said I heard you talking about a factory. You know, what would you like to do in Ghana, or what would you like to do in America? That kind of.
Well, it's like this is now an international business, so it's not just Ghana; it's the world. You know, but Ghana is my headquarters. So it's like I would like to impact the Ghanaian fashion industry. I would like to be in Ghana's Fashion Week, any fashion shows I am available to be in. But the ultimate long-term goal is to build a factory here in Ghana, you know, and contribute to the African economy, build schools. So it's like basically making an impact to Ghanaian society across the board. And we're using the fashion industry as a platform. You know, it's not easy for people to want to help people. So it's like I was like, you know, I need to be able to be financially well off myself. I like to work hard. I like to push business. I've been in this fashion industry almost 2 years. And I'm like, this is a good way to impact the Ghanaian business world. I would like to have shops here, boutiques. I would love to have a boutique in Nigeria and as well as South Africa, you know, chain business. One of the #1 subjects I loved in high school was economics. And economics is one of the #1 rules is supply and demand. Here's the supply. We're waiting for the demand.
So what do you tell people, like especially youth, that are trying to get into design, trying to get into fashion, you know, in a market that's already stabilized, it's already, you know, people are already comfortable with it, that would like to do something like you to kind of be innovative and be revolutionary in terms of how they, you know, promote or express themselves through design and art? What do you tell people to do?
Well, the same way I had a mentor and I've had people I've gone to for many questions, I have no problem with people asking me questions and I have no problem in sharing what I know. But actually, I'm trying to set up a program. If you've noticed through the interview, I keep mentioning a keyword, Team Takeover. And that's the name of our networking group that we have in the Bay Area, California. Okay. And we would like to have a branch here in Ghana, whereby the models I'm working with, photographers, makeup artists, we all network amongst each other. We advise each other on how to make better moves and how to advance ourselves. And the whole thing is promoting black business on a global scale. You know, these items I'm making is not just for us here in Africa, or let's say us black people. Chinese, Japanese, European, Australian, Mexican, Brazil. I want my product sold worldwide, you know, and it's also promoting the beauty of Africa. Black is beautiful.
Do you have a business, product, or service? Are you looking to showcase these on a platform across the globe? DTV is the place for you, a Christian lifestyle television network that is dominating the airwaves. For more inquiries, call the numbers on your screen.
So this is my 2015 collections. And as you can see, I'm combining Ghanaian fabric. This is another Woodeen, but I'm using solid colors like cotton. Models, if you wouldn't mind to stand up so I can really show off the fashions. I'm using high-end fabric and then Ghanaian fabric again. This is really my transitional piece where it's not so much African fabric. This can be seen as a universal garment where we have a very, you know, upper class cotton linen, and then, you know, polka dots and very different bright colors. And they say polka dots is big in the fashion industry, you know, so even from the 80s we was doing polka dots, you know. And then again, this piece is a very bright piece. You can wear it to anywhere you want. I would like to, again, I like the camouflage. I would like to link with celebrities that would like personal designs. This is that kind of idea where you have a real custom fit that when you step in the building, if you look at all my pieces, ain't nobody gonna have what Bobo Kwame Designs has. That's the idea, complete original shock value. Bobo Kwame Designs. Bobo Kwame Designs 2015. If you all wouldn't mind, just do a little walking just up to here.
I like your socks. Did you make these socks there too?
No, my brother, that's my brother's own style. Y'all could just walk and just display the items just a little bit. So you see the idea is shock value, like, yo, I'm here. This is my building. I run the world. When you wear Bobo Kwame Designs, it's like you're taking over everything. Ain't nobody have what I have. You see how they flex? Just beautiful. My brothers and sisters, thank you so much. These are some of Ghana's top models that have come to be part of the shoot, and they're just being a big strength. And again, I gotta really clap and give thanks for our models here. Just beautiful, beautiful. Bobo Kwame Designs is the future.
Designs.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, thank you.
Thank you all. Bobo Kwame, let's move on to the next
Yes,
spot.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we're here at New Generation Woodworks with my new friend, Cujo. Please tell us about New Generation Woodworks. When did it get started?
Okay, roughly 8 years now. New Generation Woodworks, we do in designing coffins, as you can see now. Yeah. We don't have limits, we don't have any choice. We are here for people's order. That's tradition way and function way. When you come to function way, it depends what you do. Example, when you're a cocoa farmer, they can order a cocoa as a coffin. When you're a fisherman, we have a fishing boat, fishing net, canoe, or we have many kind of fish in the sea. They can choose one as a coffin to bury you.
So let me clear this up. So basically, the people come and pick the coffins based off of their profession, mostly.
That's the
fashion way.
Yeah.
So if I was a actor on a movie, so maybe my coffin will be a big camera, or something like that, or a big microphone or something like that.
Yeah. When you're a musician, we can use a guitar or a piano or a microphone.
Wow.
Anything about your business. Yeah. We can use as a coffin.
So the traditional coffins are just like the traditional regular coffins that people use mostly on a regular basis.
Yeah, yeah. And when you come to tradition, also, we have every family has a symbol, so they can use your family symbol as a coffin to bury you.
How did you get started doing this?
Actually, I love to play with the wood, and I love creating also.
Okay.
Yeah. 12 years ago, yeah, I saw a designing coffin somewhere, Accra, and I was amazing about that piece. I wasn't know that it was a coffin, but I just love that art piece over there. So that's why I got.
So it's like you give people your art and you allow them to put their family members in it and put it into the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this style of coffin making, the designer coffins, is that something that, like, only done in Ghana, or do you see it in other countries? Wow.
We just do this business in Ghana.
Exclusive to Ghana?
Yes. We have galleries around the world where we keep these pieces.
So you're like world famous?
Something like that.
You're famous. I mean, famous. Tell me a little bit more about this. How long did it take to make like one coffin?
The actual time for us is a month.
1 month is average time.
One coffin.
I guess it depends on the design sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on the design also. And we are here. When somebody comes and says, okay, I need this coffin, but I have 2 weeks, I have 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, if you have 2 weeks, I'll just organize the boys, maybe 2 or 3 boys work on that particular object. And if you have 1 month or 2 months, one person will work. So it depends.
So how much does it average? How much does it cost?
We have 2 prices for each coffin. When you're about to export to Europe or the exhibition pieces, we use high quality materials. The wood, glue, everything is different from the ones we just bury here.
Yeah.
So the price is times 2.
Wow.
Roughly, let me say, a cocoa coffin. When I give it to you, 1,000 Ghana cedis, then I have to give it to you when you're about to exhibit it. I have to give it to you 2,000 or 2,500 because of the wood difference and material difference here.
Wow.
And it depends also. Some pieces are more complicated than.
Yeah, exactly. The designs will be a little bit different. Yeah.
It depends.
Okay.
Can you ask them, like, what has been the reaction? What is the meaning of these coffins to the people who get them? How they're so personalized. What has been some of the response? You know, because as an artist, move a little bit further to get him more straight. Because as an artist, that's very, when people appreciate your work. So what's the response been?
Okay.
And what surprised you?
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready. Go.
Oh, are we ready?
So, as an artist, when you give people these coffins, what do you get in response when you give people your art?
Okay. In this business, this coffin business, it's just a day show on Saturday, some few hours.
Right.
So if you have future, it depends on the ration of the people you deliver the coffin to them.
So have you ever been to a funeral or been to a place where your casket was delivered?
Yeah. Some family try to invite me, but on Saturdays I'm very
busy.
Yeah.
But have you ever been to one where you were able to see it and be there?
Yeah. And even sometimes I feel like, ooh, like it's too, all the fingers are pointing on me. This guy did this. So I'm shy sometimes.
Okay, so now we're here where you have some of your finished artwork or your finished caskets. But I see here, this one doesn't look like a casket.
Yeah, this particular object here is not a coffin, but it's a palanquin.
A palanquin. What is a palanquin?
A palanquin, well, chief and queen mothers sit on it during the festival.
So is there any significance in why do you use the animal for the palanquin or the caskets?
Yeah, it's a family symbol.
The animal?
Yeah, the family symbol.
Okay.
So this particular animal, bird, is some family symbol.
So if someone want to put their family member in a casket with a lion, that is based on their family symbol?
Yes.
Okay, so usually the animals are family symbols. Yeah. And then the other things like this Lucozade. I love Lucozade. It keeps me energized and active, you know. Who is getting in this right here? That's what I want to know.
A person who works at a Lucozade company,
of course,
or a dealer or a seller can use Lucozade.
That really committed their life to Lucozade.
Yes.
Well, I drink a lot of Lucozade, so that means I can
maybe.
get it. Maybe I can get it. Can you give me some of the tribes and their symbols? Like, what is the Fanti symbol?
No. Even when you come to Fanti here, we have many families in Fanti here. A lion, a leopard, a parrot like this, a crow, that black and white bird, yeah, and palm fruit. Even some family have a cobra. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. A goat pot, a pot of goat with a cobra.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's family symbol.
Family symbol.
What was one of the most elaborate or craziest casket that you had to make, or the hardest one that you had to complete, the biggest, whatever?
A huge building. It's like a stadium.
And it was called what?
Saint Pompidou.
Saint Pompidou.
Yeah, Saint Pompidou in Paris, France. Everybody knows that building. So they gave me the photographs or the real plan of the building. So I should go according to the plan.
The building plan?
Yes. And it was 3 months.
Wow,
3
I
months.
can imagine.
And I did it from, when I sent it back to them, they said no.
They said what?
They said no, I've done a lot, so I should come and see the building myself.
Oh, okay.
So I went there.
You went there?
Yeah, that's so far the top piece.
I'm sure they had to pay you more than.
Oh yeah,
$2,000.
they pay me. They pay me very, very good money. And after everything, they send me money also.
Wow.
Congrats.
Wow. Honestly, I've never thought about art this elaborate before, but I'm glad I met you, and it's an honor. Please tell, where can people find this place? What is it called again?
Well, here is Awutu Breku, highway straight from Accra to
This
Takoradi
one
or
road.
Cape Coast. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so when I'm ready,
Okay.
I'm coming to you. I think I'm gonna get a nice sports car, Lamborghini, laid out. Maybe a
Okay.
stretch limo, black,
Yeah.
with some rims
Yeah.
and some tinted windows, and then the top will come down. So whenever I want to wake up and have a walk, you make the top come. Well, Cujo, that was great. I really learned a lot. I'm inspired, in a sense, into being open to new and different arts. And this is truly art. I never thought about something like this before, so it's a pleasure meeting you.
You're always welcome.
God bless you.
You're always
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.